Teacher Talking Sports, what it does, what it do, how we livin'. Let's continue our series of NFL Mount Rushmores. This will be the 20th of 32 teams, just going alphabetical order. Today is the Miami Dolphins. The Miami Dolphins have been a franchise since 1966, won back-to-back Super Bowls in the 1972 and 73 seasons, made one other Super Bowl appearance in the 1982 season, which they lost. In these, I attempt to name the four best players in franchise history, only looking at their accomplishments with said team. So today, the Dolphins. As always, these are subjective lists. Let me know in the comments who you would include on the Dolphins Mount Rushmore. This was a challenging one. Changed my original one because I wanted to have two guys from the Super Bowl winning teams. But as always, I'll be naming a bunch of honorable mentions, including the player I originally had. So let's get started. I'll be naming the players in alphabetical order by last name. They are not ranked. Starting with quarterback Bob Griese. Griese was taken 4th overall by the Dolphins in the 1967 NFL Draft. Was inducted into Hall of Fame in 1990. Played all 14 of his NFL seasons with the Dolphins. Going 92, 56, and 3 as a starting quarterback. Was a member of both Super Bowl winning teams. Although in 1972 he was hurt for much of the season. Did make some appearances in the playoffs. During his career was named to 8 Pro Bowls and was a first-team All-Pro twice. For his career, threw for 25,092 yards and 192 touchdowns, led the league in completion percentage once, touchdown passes once, and quarterback rating once, was the runner-up for Offensive Player of the Year and MVP in 1977. Bob Griese, the first member of the Dolphins Mount Rushmore. Next, we got Larry Little, a guy I originally did not have on. Larry Little actually went undrafted, but still had a Hall of Fame career, inducted in 1993. Spent his first 2 seasons, 1967, 1968, with the Chargers, where he didn't play much, only started 3 games, but then played his last 12 seasons with the Dolphins from 1969 to 1980, where he became an historic offensive lineman. Had an excellent offensive line as a whole, the Dolphins. There'll be a few members from that offensive line in honorable mentions. Little was named to 5 Pro Bowls with the Fins, was a 5-time first team All-Pro, 5 straight seasons from 1971 to 1975. Actually finished 8th in MVP voting in 1972. The right guard was 3 times named the AFC Offensive Player of the Year back when they had something like that. Hall of Fame All-1970s team member, Larry Little, the second member of the Dolphins Mount Rushmore. Next, it's a shame this guy never won a Super Bowl. Historic quarterback Dan Marino, taken 27th overall in the 1983 NFL Draft. First ballot Hall of Famer in 2005. Played all 17 of his seasons from 1983 to 1999 with the Dolphins. 9-time Pro Bowler, 3-time first-team All-Pro. His 1984 season, which the Dolphins made the Super Bowl, his second year in the NFL, when you look at the time period, arguably was the best season ever by a quarterback. Then record 5,084 passing yards and then record 48 passing touchdowns. MVP and Offensive Player of the Year. Also finished 3rd in MVP voting his rookie season and 1986. Altogether went 147 and 93 as the Dolphins starting quarterback. 61,361 yards and 420 touchdowns. Led the league in passing yards 5 times, passing touchdowns 3 times, passer rating once. Dan Marino, legendary quarterback, historic career. Again, shame he never won a Super Bowl. Obvious choice for the Dolphins Mount Rushmore. And we'll end with one of the best pass rushers of his day, Jason Taylor, taken in the 3rd round, 73rd overall in the 1997 NFL Draft. First ballot Hall of Famer in 2017. Played 13 of his seasons with the Dolphins from 1997 to 2007, also 2009 and 2011. Played 1 year with Washington, 1 year with the Jets. With the Dolphins, was named a Pro Bowler 6 times and 3 times was a first-team All-Pro. In 2006, was named the Defensive Player of the Year when he sacked the quarterback 13 and a half times. Was the runner-up for Defensive Player of the Year in 2002 and twice finished 6th in voting, 2000, and 1998. Altogether in his 13 seasons with the Dolphins, sacked the quarterback 131 times, had 6 seasons in which he reached double figures, also intercepted 8 passes with the Fins, 3 for scores, and returned 6 fumbles for touchdowns, so 9 defensive touchdowns for Jason Taylor. 4th member of the Dolphins Mount Rushmore. So there you have it. The Dolphins Mount Rushmore in alphabetical order includes Bob Greasy, Larry Little, Dan Marino, and Jason Taylor. Honorable mentions, the guy I originally had on for Larry Little is Zach Thomas. Do I believe he should be in the Hall of Fame? Absolutely. Another guy I considered from the 2 Super Bowl winning teams was Larry Zonka. So if you want to include either of those 2 in your Dolphins Mount Rushmore, I would definitely understand. Bob Kuechenberg and Jim Langer from those championship winning teams, offensive line studs. Other honorable mentions for the Dolphins include Richmond Webb, Nat Moore, Mark Clayton, Mark Duper, Bob Baumhauer, Ed Newman, Ricky Williams, Mercury Morris, Jim Kick, Paul Warfield, Jake Scott, Sam Madison, Dick Anderson, Patrick Surtain, Cameron Wake, Reggie Roby, and Xavier Howard, currently on the team, although it seems like for years, even though he hasn't been playing that long, he's been in trade rumors. So there you have it. 20 teams down, 12 teams to go. Teacher and me says, boop, whoop. We are 62.5% done with these NFL Mount Rushmore. They have been flying by. Tomorrow, doing these daily, tomorrow will be the Minnesota Vikings, and let me tell you, that was a challenging one as well. So definitely stay tuned for that. Hit that subscribe if you haven't already. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe. Like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.